So this is for an in-ground situation. The taps and everything will be slightly different to be done here. So what you got to do is set up the two taps next to the holes in the ground. And then what we do is we put on the surrounds. But put the surrounds on with the surround bolts only finger tight. You put all of them on finger tight, please. And then you bolt the two taps together if it is a long track. And now we bolt the two taps together on these ends. Make sure they're nice and tight and that they're on the same height. So wherever you lay it down, so they're on the same height. Important there. And that the surrounds are finger tight and they should match each other when it's tied up. Now we mix up Durabed. We call it Durabed. You can use other stuff as well, but Durabed seems to be the best for this application. We mix that up so it becomes a nice, consistent texture. So this will be simulating your in-ground, which you already have, the holes in the concrete. This is the depth of the hole. What we're doing now is just put some square, 20, 30, up to 50 millimeters higher on each corner. And now what we're going to do is take the whole tap section and lift it and rest it on here. Now what we want to make sure is that the tap is right in the middle of the hole with the same distance all around. Now what we want to do is use just anything like that to make sure that we've got a little bit of a drainage happening between the sections. And now what we do is we fill up the entire frame underneath with Durabed. So bring me the Durabed over here, Brad. And we'll start in here. What is really important is that the Durabed is stationed at least over each of these pressure points. So that's very important, that everywhere the frame is sitting on this. So fill it up properly with Durabed everywhere. So for the purpose of just showing how to do that, we won't do the entire part of it, but basically the entire frame will need to be sit on the Durabed when it is finished. So fill it up nice and high. Okay, so make sure that there is plenty there. So what we just done to this section has to be done to the entire tap section. We are now ready to take the support beams out and let everything drop in. Is in the ground, and you can see here how all the Durabed is oozing out. So now we know that that all the load points are actually properly on concrete. So use the thing there to push it properly in. Is this part here? This has to be free because the bolt will come through here and end up. So this part of the section will have to be freed up. So what we're doing here, you have to do to the tap section all the way across. Now you will let the whole section dry. On Durabed usually it takes about 2 to 3 hours until it is dry enough to start putting Dynabolts in it, depending a little bit what condition that you used. When you're ready with that, basically we start drilling the Dynabolt holes exactly the same as the above ground unit. From here on in, everything else stays the same.